2012 Oklahoma City Thunder. The only time Russell or Harden ever made the finals. The Thunder at their peak. Going up against LeBron. I've been meaning to watch this for a long time. I figured today was the perfect day. I don't want to do too much talking because this video is long enough, but you know what time it is. OG Thunder going up against the Heat. All the highlights from the finals. These highlights are a little weird, but it's the best video I could find.
The Miami Heat in the second half, particularly the fourth quarter. JB, what do you got?
Let's go right to it. Chris Bosh off the bench did not start the game. He got it going early right away. He knocks down the open jumper just like the rest of the Heat. They couldn't miss early on in the ball game.
You had to be feeling good if you're a Heat fan. Here you see Wade kicks it out nicely to Bosh. That's what they want him to do, spread the floor and sink the mid-range J.
But Kevin Durant, LeBron James can't handle
I remember everybody used to think Bosh was gay.
Screen. Durant drives down the lane. Big-time dunk magic.
JB, that was over two defenders.
That was a pretty insane dunk.
And Kevin Durant just took over this ball game.
And that ignited this building.
Well, it wasn't LeBron James' fault they lost tonight, that's for sure.
Later, Miami up 3. James drives, throws down the dunk, plus the foul.
Let's get it going,
He
Brian.
didn't settle for the jumper, and that was a positive sign for the Heat. Here he is with the strong finish.
Closing seconds of the third quarter, Thunder down 2. Westbrook splits the D, drives the lane, gets the foul on Mike Miller, knocks it down. Thunder take their first lead of the game after the Westbrook free throw. Fourth quarter, it's Kevin Durant again with the answer. Wide open. How does this guy get wide open? He knocks down the 3. Thunder go back up 6.
He's too good, JB. He's just too good.
Later, after a Bosh jumper cuts it to 4, Durant drives and lays it in. No help.
Pat Riley not in a good mood.
Can't be enjoying that.
Thunder in complete control. And under 90 seconds to go, Durant finds Nick Collison for the two-handed dunk. And it's
tough. I don't even remember the Heat losing the first game.
94. Thunder
Durant drops 36.
First trip to the
Super
NBA
tough.
Finals. They do it at home.
Shit.
Come from behind like they've done all
And they got
long.
home court advantage, so they had the better. Yeah, this was the Thunder. This was the Thunder at their peak for real. This was them peaking. They were peaking hard.
Continued to struggle.
This was their peak.
Durant,
and it didn't even seem like it was their peak, but it ended up
Ibaka for 10 and 6 off the bench. Collison 8, 10 boards, and the Thunder up 1.
Wire-to-wire victory by the Miami Heat. JB, what do you got?
Heat up 14. Mario Chalmers, he knocks it down. Biggest lead of the half, 17 points. LeBron James feeling great at the half, no question. As we head to the third quarter, and LeBron here with just over 2 minutes to go. He lays it in. He was in the paint all night.
Everything going to the basket.
Heat up 11 as we go to the fourth quarter.
I really don't like how they do these highlights, but it was,
Thunder trail by 10.
it was the best version of
Durant goes coast to coast, throws it down over Shane Battier. No defense for this.
This isn't the way I would have
There's none whatsoever.
Poor Shane Battier.
32 points for Durant.
Just over 6 to go. It's Russell Westbrook. He gets out on the break. He lays it in, draws the foul on LeBron James. And looky here. We've got ourselves a 4-point game with just over 6 to play. LeBron James, huge jumper off the glass.
That's the biggest bucket for LeBron in the game right there.
Big shot.
48 to go. Dwayne Wade gets the ball, bringing it up the court. Gets run down by Derek Fisher. Harden finds Sefolosha. He hits Westbrook, who finds Durant for the open 3. No way. Yes.
Durant does not miss. Holy.
And here they are. They cut it to 2. Durant back.
Go. That's a big miss.
A lot of people thought this was a foul, guys.
It was a foul.
Woo, that's a big miss.
I mean, you let some things go during the game,
That's
but right
a
here,
big
LeBron takes
miss.
once, twice. That's a foul. Period. Go to the line. Should have shooting 2.
Not in the last 5 seconds today.
James goes the other way after they foul. He makes both.
You know how many times that happened, LeBron, and we ain't get that? We'll take that. I mean, that was a foul.
He sees
that was a
deal.
foul.
He had 8 boards to go with that.
But
Wade
we'll
played
that.
much better than he did in game 1 with 24 and 6.
We
talked about Bosh, 16 boards,
15
boards, 16 points. Durant 32. Westbrook
like
27, and Harden was great with 21.
Durant would have made that. It would have called the foul. Might have been 2-0.
A little pre-game ritual between D-Wade and LeBron James. Early on, second quarter we go. James to Wade.
This is their first game in Miami. You know they're going to win this.
Meanwhile, the Thunder. Durant can do this.
Yes, he can, and you have to crowd his space. You can't allow the leading scorer of the NBA to have a clean look like that.
Later on, Thunder up by 3. Westbrook, a little fancy in the lane. Shades of Rajon Rondo.
It must be the youth movement, baby.
Durant's an assassin.
Heading into the fourth.
It just sucks he played at the same time as LeBron, so we don't notice how insane he really is. But he's an assassin.
Down
He's
by 3.
nice.
James Harden.
He's really
going
nice.
the other way.
He's
Exciting play here. Get up
really
and throw
nice.
it down.
He's
This
always
is where the
been. He's
Miami
been
Heat
nice
are
forever.
superb. They get out in transition,
He's really nice.
and they just put you on your
LeBron's
heels as far
nicer,
as
though, but
trying
he's
to
really nice.
defend.
5th foul on Durant. Foul trouble was an issue for him.
If there was no LeBron,
There's
Durant would
Pablo
be.
Cephalosha, the defensive specialist, ripping it away
Durant
from
would be on top
Wade.
of the world,
Thunder
no
down
cap.
by 3. And then, under a minute remaining, Westbrook, the 3. He was
Gotta make
wide
that.
open on the play,
Gotta make that.
but no good. In Miami, they're able to kind of dribble it out and win it 91-85.
Close, though.
So they take a 2-1 lead.
Very close
I want to
game.
remind you, when the series is tied up at 1 in the NBA Finals, the Game 3 winner goes on to take the series 85% of the time.
Well,
then
JB,
there
they
you
started
have it.
Fabo Cephalosha and LeBron
So then there-
James
so
to
then there
give
you have
Kevin
it.
Durant a rest, and it worked as they got out to the huge first quarter lead. He began the second
That's
quarter
a
on
foul.
a 13-0 run with Durant on the bench. Back comes Durant. He hits the jumper over Shane Battier. Then it's Dwayne Wade, blocked by Serge Ibaka. Thunder the other way, and it's James Harden who knocks down a 3. The Thunder go up 5, Wade down on the other side of the floor.
Wade would come back even on the same possession after the timeout.
Under 2 minutes left to go to that half. Cephalosha off the miss. It's Westbrook with the flush on the dunk. Follow-up, Thunder up 3 at the break. Third quarter, Heat down 1. Mario Chalmers misses. And LeBron James with the rebound. And check out the pass to Dwayne Wade. He knocks it in. Miami
Great
back
pass.
up front by 1. Under a minute
pass
left.
ever.
James hits the jumper over Durant. The Heat seem to be in complete control. 6 minutes to play, tied at 90. James would come out of this ball game.
That was almost the last we're going to see. LeBron did come back in.
The Thunder up 2 with
Shit.
just over 4 to play. James
LeBron
goes
come
up
back
here.
and hit the 3.
Huge.
Let's go, boy. We're not letting no injury stop us. When we back out there.
Goes up 3.
Gave the lead for good. Miami never relinquished it after that.
Jump ball here. Great play by Battier. Russell Westbrook fouls Mario Chalmers. There's under 5 to go in the 24-second
Yeah,
shot
it's
clock.
only 4 seconds to go on the shot clock, so he should have just played great defense, JB.
Well, he didn't know the clock.
Yeah,
Nonetheless,
43
game's over.
points.
Westbrook was terrific with 48, 43 points. Durant,
God
28.
damn.
James, 26. 9 more, 12.
43?
Wade at 25. And Mario Chalmers, the difference, off the bench in that second half.
With 25, a big
points.
25. Yeah, that's why I wish we could see the goddamn highlights.
Here we go. Final home game of the season for the Heat.
I don't like
Thunder
how they- I don't
hoping
like
to
how they
extend
do that.
their
Whatever.
season. LeBron stretching before Thursday's Game 5. Remember, cramps a problem for him in Game 4. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook hoping the season doesn't come to an end on Thursday. Miami's big 3, a big first quarter.
Oh, they used to
SportsCenter
play
Scope
3?
showing you the fast break
Oh, they used to do
prowess
the-
of Miami.
Oh, they used to
Mario
do
Chalmers
3? They
dishing
used
to
to
a
do
sprinting
2,
LeBron
3,
James.
2?
6 assists for Chalmers in the first half. Thunder turned
Oh,
it
that's
over
8.
7 times in the first 2 quarters. There's one of them there.
Oh, that's
Leads to another
8.
break. Beautiful
Yeah, that's
alley-oop
8.
from Chalmers to
I
Dwayne
didn't even.
Wade.
That's insane.
Wade
I didn't even know
with
they did that.
Unbelievable
they
athletic
just gave-
adjustment in midair. Heat up
Wait, no, I'm
3
tweaking.
early. And then watch LeBron James move along the baseline. The
No,
and
it's
one as
3.
Thabo Cephalosha is forced to sit
Yeah.
with his second foul. Now, Serge Ibaka. He's the victim of an and
Yeah,
one.
this is Game 5.
The free throw was good, and Miami opens up a 7-point
three
lead.
at
And
home
then
in
Chris
Miami.
Bosh
That's AIDS.
off the
That's
feed
AIDS.
from
That's very
James.
AIDS. I
The
forgot
pump
they
fake
used to
is
do
tender
that. Tough.
as Kendrick
Super tough.
Perkins goes flying by. But time running down. First quarter. Ooh, he's gonna cry in the car. Kevin Durant on Udonis Haslem. 31-26 Miami after one. Durant had 14 points in the first half. Second quarter, Mike Miller hadn't hit a 3 all series, but he exploded in Game 5.
Go, Mike.
34-29, and then moments later, Westbrook misses a dunk at that end, and then at the other end, Norris Cole misses, but Dwayne Wade is there for the follow. Instead of a tie game,
Good tip,
Miami is up 4. A little bit later in the quarter, LeBron James. Now James Harden is trying to check him. He doesn't have
That's
near the
insane.
strength
That's
or the weight
nuts.
to be able to put up with
That's
LeBron James.
nuts.
Beautiful mid-air
Come on,
adjustment
bro.
by James
Come
as
on,
Kendrick
bro.
Perkins
Come on,
is
bro.
whistled for the foul. 43-34.
It was out there battling. It was a good battle.
Now, SportsCenter scope showing you the loose ball at this end. Dwayne Wade is whistled for the foul, but it just looked like James Harden just fell on him. Instead,
Right.
it's Wade whistled for the foul. He has to sit. Meantime, Mike
That's
Miller,
crazy.
red hot. Take that, take that, take that. His fourth three of the half.
Yep, you know
Another
where it's
turnover by
going. You know
Oklahoma
where it's
City.
going.
Chalmers to
You know what
LeBron.
time it is.
The lead is 17,
You know what time it
and
is.
things are starting to slip away. But just over a minute left in the half. The Heat of their lead is dwindled down to 10. LeBron the fall away. So we give you an update. LeBron with 15, Wade with 9, Chris Bosh with 10, and the lead is 10 at the end of the first two
Let's
quarters.
go.
Will the Heat hold the lead or will the
Got his mom
Thunder
right there. That's
storm
lit.
back? Oklahoma City's first touch of the second half. Durant, the three over Bosch. The deficit is a touchdown, 7 points. Then it was 5. Then Durant turned it over. The Heat turned it on. James, Chalmers. Chalmers had the huge game 4. Battier, he
Good
had
shot,
the huge
Chalmers.
game 2.
We needed you,
James to
boy.
Battier.
I like you,
Back-to-back
Chalmers.
threes. The Thunder call a timeout. The Heat lead back up to 11. This is the beginning of a 27-7 run. You didn't know it then, but here it comes.
Yes, sir.
Here comes Oklahoma City. James turned it over. Harden to Durant. We're down to single digits again. It's a 9-point game. And then moments later, Durant going to hit the pull-up jumper. It's a 7-point game. We've got a ball game, or so you thought. We had a beef, or so you thought on the sidelines. Chalmers and Durant exchanging recipes. Juwan Howard, come home, little buddy. Meanwhile, Coach Scott Brooks in the Thunder huddle.
Keep fighting, keep fighting. We cut it down. We cut it down again. Cut it down again. Keep fighting.
Well,
I
they
like
kept
it, I
fighting.
like
I mean,
it, I
the
like
Thunder
it.
hadn't lost 4 in a row since the Millard-Fillmore administration, but it wasn't meant to be. James to Bosch and the foul.
Good take, Bosh.
Heat back up double digits, and then James is going to steal the ball from Harden right here.
'Cause he's-
Harden, a
he's
miserable
gone.
series. Derek Fisher on the other end. How about a little love? I got 5 of them on my hand. I'm going for 6. They gave Fisher a flagrant foul on
Yeah,
that.
that was a little. That was a
The
little.
Heat opened up again.
But he kinda had to do that.
James.
LeBron's huge.
The bank is
That's
open.
insane. That's
Pat
nuts.
Riley, excited
Bro.
inside where it counts. Then James to Bosch. The 3 from the corner. And then Miller is going to make another 3. It's a 19-1 run
Start busting their
on
ass.
that jumper right there. And then James to Bosch, 90-65. After Bosch dunks that, James just pinpoint precision passing the basketball.
Yikes.
Durant
Yikes.
again, a turnover.
Yikes. Yikes.
Wade on the other end, Westbrook
Yikes.
tries to hop on his back.
Yeah, this was so long ago, I don't remember
Wade
any
says,
of this.
get on my back.
I can barely remember any of
Durant
this.
on
And I've
his
seen it
back.
all, and I barely remember any of it.
Not feeling good. Now, Chalmers was waving to the crowd, doing something with the crowd, ready to go celebrate at Salty's. And James said, no, come on. Come on. We got to play this out. I have waited too long for this. It was 95-71 going into the fourth quarter.
He said, nah, let's not brag.
And then James to Miller.
He said, let's not brag. These niggas be nice.
Looked
Let's
like he
finish
could
this off.
barely move, but
Let's finish
apparently
this
he
off. We
watched
got
a
one
lot
more
of hockey
quarter to
because
go.
he's a tough guy.
One more quarter to go.
27-point lead, largest
Not
lead
bragging yet.
of
One
the
more
ball
quarter,
game.
and we can
Again,
go crazy.
Robert mentioned it.
One quarter.
Miller had not hit a 3 in the series. He was 0 for 3. That's his 7th 3 in this game.
Put him in the
The
dirt.
lead is still 27. Then James, another one of those passes we're talking about. Beautiful. And Pat Riley, I can let it go a little bit. That's a bit of a grin. And then Wade the miss, and how about James? Stop! I said
Riley
stop.
was just
I said
not- he
stop
just-
looking at my lemonade.
Pat Riley was just not really feeling
LeBron
it.
James would not be denied.
He knew they
playing
would
like a
win, so he
man
put them all together to
possessed.
get the rings, but I don't think he ever
Then
really
finally
loved
taken
it. I
off
don't
the
think he ever
floor.
really loved it.
The hugs.
I don't think he ever really loved the squad.
Congratulations.
I don't think he ever really loved it. The team, bro.
Who was that?
Juwan Howard?
No, Kevin Love tweeting that
Eddie Curry.
Eddie Curry finally got his
gets
ring. The Miami Round Machine celebrates the Thunder's big 3. They got to watch Durant, 32 points, 11 rebounds.
Tough.
The hug from James, the hug from his mother. LeBron James
Tough.
is going to get the NBA trophy and the MVP trophy from perhaps the greatest champion of all, Bill Russell, right there. And the Heat win in resounding fashion, 121 to 106. 14 of 26 from the three. It was a thunderstorm of threes by the Heat, who had 6 players in double figures. We mentioned Howard being a peacekeeper there earlier. 39 years old, playing his 18th season, and the Fab Five finally gets a ring.
All right, y'all, that's gonna do it. So I like how they did the last game. I like how they did the final game, but the other ones they felt really quick. But I guess it kind of had to be. Video was still 14 minutes long, but I don't know. I just didn't love the way the highlights were set up. But yeah, I'm glad we watched that either way. Because, like I said, I don't really remember that. It was so long ago, I don't really remember it. I remember that the Thunder lost, obviously bad. I remember they got 4-1 or 4-2, I thought. But I knew they lost bad, but I don't remember it. I don't remember the games being that close or coming down to that, so I'm glad we watched it for that refresher. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what other type of throwback games or series or whatever we should check out next. And until next time, man, it's been your boy. And I'm out of here, man. Take it easy. Peace. Go check me out on Instagram, man. Give me the 350. Give me the 350. 350. 350.